Yoel Romero. All right, so here he is, the soldier of God, Olympic silver medalist, Yoel Romero. It's amazing to think he hasn't had a UFC belt around his waist. Most people think, or I should say, some people think he did enough to beat Robert Whittaker back in the day, but this is still one of the best middleweights on planet.
He's one of the most naturally talented guys that I've ever met. From the moment I met him back in the wrestling days, way back around 2001, you understood that you were looking at something special in Yoel Romero. And although he started his career very late, I knew that he would get to this point. Now that he has developed that quick knockout ability, couple that with his wrestling, and you have one of the perennial middleweight top contenders.
Hard to find a lot of glaring weaknesses when you study the film on Yoel Romero. Some might knock the cardio, but seems to get his breathers in there in a 25-minute fight. And you've heard past opponents like Luke Rockhold, Robert Whittaker talk about literally kicking a man of steel.
He's stoned.
Yoel Romero, folks, here he is. Proudly representing Sydney, Australia. He was born in New Zealand. Robert the Reaper Whittaker. He has put together one of the greatest winning streaks in the history of this middleweight division and did to Yoel Romero what few men have been able to do.
Few men can stand across from Romero and just even live to tell the story of fighting him in the octagon. Robert Whittaker has done that twice and gotten his hand raised in the rematch. Whittaker is a truly, truly phenomenal mixed martial artist, has a traditional background, but he also has a wrestling knowledge that is very underrated. He does not just get taken down, he's able to get back to his feet very well, and he has cardio for days. He's truly one of the best fighters in the entire UFC.
And he's a grappler at his core. We talk so much about his boxing, but the guys at Gracie Jiu-Jitsu at Smeaton Grange will tell you this guy started as a grappler, still grapples in the gi during training camp. Robert Whittaker back and ideally in a big way for him here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Lavigne. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Toyota Center in Houston, Texas. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 13 wins, 5 losses. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Coconut Creek, Florida, USA, Yoel, Soldier of God, Romero. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 24 wins, 6 losses. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting in Sydney, New South Wales, Australia, Robert Whittaker!
Okay, protect yourself at all time, obey my command at all time. If you want to touch love, do it now, go back to your corner.
Ready?
Well, it just does not get bigger or better than this, ladies and gentlemen. Robert Whittaker, Yoel Romero, 2 of the best middleweights in the world, and their first 2 meetings, DC, so captivated the MMA masters around the world that Dana White, Mick Maynard, Sean Shelby decided to run it back tonight.
Well, I mean, you saw everything in those fights. You saw Whittaker have to deal with adversity. You saw the toughness and the resiliency of Yoel Romero. Who is going to approach a third fight differently and be able to implement the game plan that wins at the end of the night?
Looks like he's trying to set up a takedown here. There's the attempt. Whittaker gets caught with that punch. Oh, no wasted motion there. Romero loads up on the right hand and finds the toe.
I mean, you watch him. He's knocked out some of the greatest middleweights of all time. Luke Rockhold, Chris Weidman. He's put guys to sleep in a variety of ways, and tonight he does it again.
Goes to the body there. And he landed the right hand there.
Nice strike.
3 minutes remain in the round. Romero getting tattooed by that stiff jab.
Oh, what a fantastic strike.
Yeah, looks a little wobbly on his feet.
I mean, geez Louise. That one was supposed to end the fight.
Yeah. So just over 20 total strikes. Oh!
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him. Oh! Oh, nice right hand.
Let's get some offense. Let's get going.
Try to establish that jab. He's got a serious right punch, and he went to it effectively there.
It is his money shot, and he will continue to throw it until he finds a knockout.
Much improved defensively as he blocks the shot.
Left hand punches the clinch.
And there comes the separation now. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Oh, and there's a land with the kick, so certainly a good sign for him there.
When that's working, you know he's in for a good night. Nice leg kick.
Oh! So a strong 5 minutes down. All right, there's the end of the round, so it was a huge strike to the head that stunned his opponent and nearly got him out of there.
Yeah, that was a big moment. A big strike lands, his opponent's on wobbly legs. That is exactly what you want to see as you're walking back to your stool. Your opponent staggering back to his corner and being hopeful that he can get it back together before the start of the next round.
All right, buckle up. Here we go with our second round. Robert Whitaker versus that man, Yoel Romero. And he connects with a punch there. We'll see if he can follow it up.
He's landed that punch over and over again. What's he gonna do to follow up?
Oh, he lands the Superman punch. How about it? Oh, look at that jab. Snapped his head back.
His jab gets to the target so fast, and he always brings his hands right back to his face. It's a beautiful, fast, quick jab with meaning.
Well, he's been pretty accurate tonight. He's landed some significant strikes, but his corner's looking for him to mix it up a little bit more and just throw more volume.
Because they don't see too much of a threat. This guy has to have confidence.
Oh!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent very back.
Oh, he might be out. Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively. All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here. 46 total strikes have now landed for Robert Whitaker. And dipping just below 50%, by the way.
Oh, he got him real good, too.
Wow! Oh, big left hook there. Oh, he's back up again. You gotta like that. So he's sort of turtled up here, not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit. So a much different approach from him here in round two. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it. Oh!
Oh, he's hurt, he's gone! Oh, my goodness, what a fight.
Yeah, there's another one for the highlight reel, and that's probably as good a knockout as he's had in the UFC. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Crowd absolutely loving it. Flush land to close out his opponent. I'm not even sure the other fighter saw it coming, so a big knockout for him here tonight on the biggest of stages. So a seminal moment for him here tonight as he gets the huge knockout victory that could hold up as one of the better knockouts of the year.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Lavigne has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 11 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Robert Whitaker.
All right, so there he is, the man of the moment, celebrating one of the bigger knockout victories of his career. And gotta be nice sometimes with all the hard work that you guys put in when it goes down exactly the way you drew it up.
A lot of people talk about doing certain things. It's harder to deliver on those promises you make to the